How to draw carbon monoxide. So, carbon monoxide can be drawn either blindly, you've learned it by heart, or else you can try and draw it from scratch. So, you have carbon, you have oxygen, and I am going to show how you can actually do it properly, okay? So, when you have carbon and oxygen, you can either make sure that the carbon is happy. So, for the carbon to be happy, you will need to share all of its 4 electrons. This means that oxygen has 6 in its outer shell, therefore it's useful for bonding, and now you have 2 remaining. Or you can make sure that the oxygen is happy. And for the oxygen to be happy, you need to share 2 electrons, meaning there are 4 remaining and 2 for carbon. Now, immediately you see that there is a problem. In this scenario, the oxygen has 10 electrons, the carbon has 8, so the oxygen is not happy. And in this scenario, the carbon has 6, the oxygen has 8, so the carbon is not happy. When you have a scenario like this, this is the ideal situation for a dative bond. Dative bond is normally used to turn a double bond into a single bond, reducing 2 electrons from one atom. If we reduce electrons from this, that will not work because you actually want to add. But for the other one, if we change the double bond, or if we change a double bond into a dative bond, we can reduce the number of electrons on the carbon. So, what will happen will be this. The dative bond comes from oxygen to carbon, and now there are 2 electrons from carbon that are gonna be unbonded. So this would be carbon monoxide, which you can draw like that. Okay, if you want to draw the electrons as well, it's gonna be like this. This will also result in a negative charge on the carbon and positive on the oxygen, which shows why carbon monoxide would be a good ligand, and it normally forms a dative bond with a central metal atom or ion through the carbon, not the oxygen.